as I was saying, so we're still here. I'm getting my yerba mate together. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. and I got my hot water here. The fast is going pretty well. The only thing though is, like I said, the glycogen is hard to access in different areas, and so for some reason, like when you first get up, somehow your body accesses it's called the dawn phenomena, accesses glycogen from wherever it can. But like in a day-to-day basis, if you're on a fast or something, it's very hard for your body, especially when it's run out almost of completely of glycogen. It's hard to find it. But somehow I have it a little bit right now. I don't know, maybe it just took my body a long time to do that. So that's why like now suddenly it's almost like one of those things where when you're a teenager you're kind of tired, you know, and then when you wake up you just suddenly have all this energy, or maybe like you're tired but then all of a sudden you have all this energy at night and you want to do all this stuff. That's kind of what I'm going through right now, but I'm not a teenager, so you know. But anyway, let's go ahead and make this. But like, I know this is kind of temporary because, yeah. So like, generally speaking, I was kind of, yeah, so I kind of like try to do that. I was kind of pissed off during the day and like just going in and out. And like I said, I pretty much have 2 days left of fasting, and then we're good to go on Tuesday, and then I don't know when I'm gonna do this next, but oh shit. But yeah, I'm making yerba mate because I feel like it, and I know it's not ideal at this time, but fuck it, you know. You know, it's just is what it is. So they recommend steeping it for 3 minutes at first. One, and then I might put in more yerba, I don't know. But yeah, we're in Monterey right now, and it feels nice. We were at the beach for about an hour, but it is what it is. So I don't know why people don't go out more often. I remember Aaron Clary used to talk about that. It's like, it always feels like your friends are too busy to do anything, you know, and they're not willing to do much because everybody's lazy ass basically. But I kind of get busy lifestyles. So yeah, I mean, right now it's not that bad. I'm probably gonna drive home and then go to sleep at like 1 or 2 a.m. Get up, and it's gonna be a chill day. I'm probably just gonna read the whole day or something. I don't really know what else there is to do because, you know, it's my vacation, so it's like, screw it, you know. I mean, in the ideal world, I'd be planning for, you know, travel, air travel, going to different states and all that, visiting Mark's Epic Weight Loss, or Mark from Canada, or what have you, you know. But yeah, this is definitely gonna keep me up for a while. So I thought I had more Jocos, and then I brought some nuts just in case, like I was feeling like I was gonna die. So here's the but that didn't happen, so thank God. But I was kind of coming close. I mean, I'm kind of feeling a little depressed. I was feeling a little depressed, like something didn't seem right. But you know, I don't really feel like that too much right now. So yeah. It's pretty nice right now. It seems like a lot of places close early around here. This is gonna keep me up. I was trying not to do this. I was trying to only do this in the morning. But then in the morning, like, I was getting too busy to do anything, so I was just having Jocko. What the hell? Anyway, somebody almost ran into me on the side. I see a butch woman. She's got no hair. Turn off, complete turn off. She's only trying to attract women that want men. Just kidding. Anyway, I want to finalize this, so I guess I don't need to put more yerba. Oh, fuck. Still get this like sense of like, oh, you know, it's because the glycogen is hard to go after, and so all you're doing is just going off of ketones. In fact, I could probably measure my ketones right now if you're curious. I was at 3.8 earlier. Do you have my oh yeah, my ketone readings right there. And so yeah, like I said, I brought some nuts just in case, and I guess I'll show you. I brought 3 things just in case, and I'm not going to open it up because I don't want to break my fast, but I'll show you anyway. So I brought these 3 items just in case. This nuts, which has peely, has baruca, some Brazil nuts, some macadamia nuts, of course, and this one's called Sacha Inchi. So I just kind of mixed it all together, and just in case, I was thinking about having a Brazil nut because when you're on a fast, it can mess with your thyroid hormones. You need selenium for that, and it has a lot of that. And this is my favorite, sardines. I haven't opened this up because, like I said, I just haven't had a, like, it's just, sardines have just not been on the table for me. I found that they just got me fat. Like, I mean, like, for some reason, even though it's good in protein and stuff like that, it's high in fat, especially this one. And when you have those two together, like, you kind of have to make it its own meal. And if you try to mix it in with other things, it just doesn't make for a good combination, you know. Obviously you're gonna have fats and proteins with whatever you're doing, especially if you're keto, but you know, it's like, there's just something about that where it's like, it's not enough food. It's just, I mean, if you want to indulge in, if you want to just do a general keto approach, that is perfect. But if you're kind of refined and you're trying to get to a low body fat percentage and stuff like that, it's probably not the best thing. Anyway, and then I got these. This is what I got 3 of these, and I brought one with me. It's biltong, dried thinly sliced beef. I'm gonna actually break part of my fast on Tuesday with this, because in theory, if I do get the keto brick, it's not gonna be enough to provide enough protein, in my opinion, to break the fast. And so this one has 32 grams. In one of these, it's 32 grams of protein and only 4 grams of total fat. 2 grams of which are saturated fats. It's not very much, which is really good. That because you're trying to go low on the fat when you break the fast, higher protein, you know. So yeah. Anyway, and then I wanted to show you something else that I bought today. Actually, I bought it in Monterey because I love this stuff. First of all, I went on a dark chocolate haul. So these are one of my favorite dark chocolates. It's from the Philippines. It's called, the brand is Theo and Philo. And it got a bronze award for these. It is only 65% cacao, but it has really good ingredients. So you can see that there. This one is my favorite. It says it has cacao beans. Now I know you might I know I'm not supposed to be having this, but it says it has cashew in it, but that's like one of the last ingredients, so I'm okay with that. Cacao beans, sugar, which is only 5 grams. Well, actually 10 grams of sugar in the whole thing. 11 grams are and 11 grams of carbs, or 22 grams of carbs really. So it has cacao beans. Oops. Hold on a second. Try to power this up. So yeah, there we go. Okay. It has cacao beans, sugar, glazed peely nuts. Oh, I just realized that it's peely, sugar, and oil. Okay, so that's why it tastes so good. Okay. Well, it's still low sugar to the point where, like, you know, it only has 10 grams, so I'm okay with it. So yeah, 65%. And it's kind of the same thing with this one, but this one is Labuyo chili. And so it says it has cacao beans, sugar, cacao, butter, and chili. And it's kind of the same thing, but this one actually has more sugar. It has 16 grams of sugar in this one. So, you know, you got to be careful with these. I don't try to eat them all at once for these particular ones, but it is a treat. So I'm glad I got that. They're like $7 a piece. And I got this one I wanted to try out. It's a Peruvian dark chocolate from Peru. Yeah, so it's 80% dark chocolate. Oh, this one says 5 servings. So 5 servings, that's not necessarily good. Maybe I didn't see this. So that means that in total this has 15 grams of sugar. So I mean, it's pretty large, so it can last quite a bit of time. So I could see myself like going square by square by square by square every day. And, you know, that's probably why it says 5 servings. So every time I do that, I'm probably going to be eating about 3 grams of sugar. That's what it says here. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. Maranya, I think is how you say it. Craft chocolate, single origin, bean to bar. It's pretty nice. So next, the last one I got, this is the one that was most expensive. I think it was $18, and it's considered like, it's like the most organic one. It's called White Label, 74%. It's from Mexico. And the reason why it's like the most organic is because you see how it says brown spice and all that. Oh, kind of. And so it's 74% cacao. Origin is Soconusco, Mexico. Nearest city is Bath, and then it's in a mountainous valley terrain terrain. And then here it says the soil is alluvial, clay or silt or gravel carried by rushing streams and deposited where the stream slows down. So here it says, from the shores of Soconusco, Mexico, where mangoes, timber trees, cacao thrive side by side, comes this rare Almendra Blanca cacao, grown on the family-run Finca Frida estate. This single variety cacao, Carmelo, tells a story of careful cultivation and connection to the land. Big notes of brown spice, roasted nuts, and cream unfold, embodying the essence of the terroir and our unique take on chocolate making. This sounds really good. This is Almendra Blanca. I'm really looking forward to trying this one. Okay, so that's it for the dark chocolate. And then the next thing I got was 2 servings, or 2 2 items of two duplicate of each of these. This is by Wise Goat. This one is Lion's Mane almond butter, and it's only about 5 ounces. And so that means that there are 8 tablespoons in one. The same thing with this one, but this is a hazelnut chocolate nut butter. Now, the reason why I bought this is because, you know, my girlfriend and I tried these for the first time. We randomly found it at a Nielsen market in Carmel, and we were just kind of like trying things out. So we were like, well, let's just get it. I know it's $12 a piece, and it's only 5 ounces, but as soon as we started trying it, we're like, this is the best thing on earth, and it's low in sugar. This one only in carbs. This one per every 2 tablespoons. The Lion's Mane almond nut butter, which has maca in it, has only 5 grams of sugar and 10 grams of carbohydrates. Three of which are grams are dietary fiber. So I thought that was pretty good, and it's got 12 grams of fat, so per 2 tablespoons. So that's pretty good. And when you taste it, it tastes amazing. It's like, it just tastes so wholesome, and it just like fills your mouth. I love it. It's probably a new I think it's a relatively new, it's from a Hollister company called Wise Goat. I highly recommend it. It's only $12 per shipment, so if you, or per one on there. Actually, they've been making it since 2013, so there we go. And then this one is the hazelnut chocolate. Normally this is high in sugar. The hazelnut chocolate butters, very high in sugar. But this one, for every 2 tablespoons, it only has 6 grams of sugar. It's pretty damn good, because normally it'd be like 17 grams. You go to get the one from, what was that brand called? It's the same one that I have for my tahini butter. Anyway, it's that one I got it for the first time. I was like, well, this tastes pretty good, but then I just noticed that it was just too sweet, and I just had too much sugar. So I consumed that whole thing, and I noticed that like something didn't seem right to sit with me. But this one, for every like 2 tablespoons in that one, it's got about somewhere between 18 to 20 grams of sugar. And then the they call it the hazelnut butter from, what was it called,